Hello everybody, welcome. Hopefully you can hear the game and stuff. Oh, you can't see it, that's great. Give me a sec. How is everybody? You good? It's a weird day to do this, I know, but we recently, well, as recently as yesterday, it's our goal, donation goal, for the second documentary. So, I can start filming as soon as I can, which is now. It's kind of the ideal time to start it, and with people watching, it's better for me because it's less boring, I guess. There's no new Leviathan confirmed, Odin, so don't worry about that. Can you hear the game and stuff? I'm good, Ben. Anything interesting happening? Yep, gamer gaming. You can probably see at the top I've put all the donations that were not through Streamlabs, but I put them at the top. They'll come up in a second. Jeffrey Watson donated $70. H1N1 donated $60. So basically, two people managed to fund it themselves, which is crazy. So now I am ready to pay the guy to do the voice acting, but first we need to actually get some footage for it, otherwise it's pointless, because what would be the good in just having his voice? Well, it's good, it's not what we want. Alright, James, welcome. If you're bored, why don't you just go do something else? That's what I would do. Let's go creative. Bread Leviathan on the way, yeah. You can hear the game, yeah, everybody? That would be good. If you could tell me. I think people have already said, but I don't know. But yeah, that's good. So, hello Yaru. I don't know how you say your name. Incubus. Skills to play, hello. Hello everybody. We'll counter glow whale as a Leviathan class organism. Okay, I think Subnautica gives its own definition for what a Leviathan is. Something to do with it being at the top of its scale. Top of its scale? Top of its oh god. Top of its food chain. Food chain. Is how they define it, I think. Let me find it. It will be indigenous life forms, fauna, carnivores. Oh, Leviathans, there you go. I think it says it in the Reaper Leviathan. Leviathan class species are vast organisms at the top of their respective food chains. Yeah, so it gives its own thing for it. No, it's alright, don't worry, it works now, Knife, or at least it should. Should do. Don't know if it will, but it should do. Someone just subscribed, but I didn't see it, sorry. It should work. Yeah, which is weird, actually, because that makes no sense at all, that the Reaper's a Leviathan. If you follow that... That's a good point, actually, Warrior. If you follow their own definition, then Reapers are not Leviathans, because they're not at the top of their command line. Alondra, welcome. They're not at the top of the command line. They're not at the top of their food chain if they get eaten by a sea dragon, because that defeats the object of what a food chain is. So, yeah, if I go by my own definition of one, then yeah, reefbacks are Leviathans, the glow whale would be a Leviathan. Anything big, basically, is Leviathan to me. Yeah, the reefback is Leviathan. And yeah, it does seem to mean that. But, according to Subnautica, it's a bit hypocritical in that sense, I guess. So, we need to go to the Lost River, because that's where all the good stuff is. And that's where we're doing the next one. Because I gave a vote in the video where I asked for help, monetary help, do the next one, and the vote was overwhelmingly Lost River, so that's what we're doing. I wouldn't have minded either doing the Lost River or the Grand Reef. I would have been happy doing either of them, so this is fine by me. It's a bit loud. That's going to be the main problem with doing Lost River, is that guy is so loud that he's just going to get in the way. Thank you, welcome Alondra. It's just unknown world's logic. Yeah, if you don't think about it too much, it makes sense, and I think that's just what they're hoping you'll do. Yes, I do Halo skill. All the time, at least I try to. I'm really happy with how the Far Cry videos are doing. Like, super happy. So that's good. And thank you to everyone that went on them and upvoted them. Upvoted, that's not the right word. Liked. It's loud. Yeah, okay. I'll turn it down a bit. It's probably a bit too loud for you. I think I've turned it down myself, but Yeah, that'll be fine. Right, that should be a little bit better. Oh, that's good suggestion as to why am I? Not really. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce the name. I'll just say Incubus. Not really. I don't play it. I'm probably gonna start with the... What would be a good place to start? I kind of want to keep it spoiler-free, but I feel like doing, like, a little bit on this Sea Dragon skeleton would be pretty cool. Just talking about it in its natural state. I don't know, something like that. Pretending I could make some stuff up. That's what I did with the first one, so I'll just make stuff up and make it sound good. I kind of am doing that, FNAF Legend. It's a really good game. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. And people seem to be enjoying it as well, and it's getting views and it's getting likes, and that's what's important. So, yeah, I'll carry on if people want that, which is great for me because it means I don't have to do Subnautica all the time. Scanner River Prowler, yeah. Hello, Relevant. I appreciate you commenting on the Far Cry video. It means a lot. Can't play Subnautica because your family is watching a movie. That's fair enough. Hello, Jack. The Ghost Leviathan. Yeah, I need to figure out what I'm actually going to do. Simon made a new mod for me to do with the free cam, which should smooth it out. I can't remember the word. Ah, there it is. J. That's it. I think I just turned on flying. Okay. Yeah, there you go. So he smoothed out the mod that he made originally for me. He smoothed it out, made it a little bit better and smoother, more responsive as well. So I don't know if this will fix the speed, like 0.1 thing. It's made it better. It's made it a ton better. I don't know what he did, but it has improved it. But basically it just makes it smoother, I think, and more responsive, stuff like that, so that's good. Oh, really, Josh? How did you find it if it's the first one you've watched? You can expect Deep Blue 2 to be out by the end of this month. I'm not going to rush it, because I want it to be better than the first one, because that's how series should work, I think. You should try and improve them as they go on. So I'm going to try and make it better than the first one, and by doing that I'm going to spend a little bit more time on it. So I would expect it to be done by the end of April. Sorry, not March. End of April. It should be done. So I don't have a fixed date, because I haven't even started on the script yet, and I need to do that. Then I need to send it to the guy, then he needs to record it, and then he needs to get it back, and I need to collect the funds and stuff like that. Because what I'm going to do is pay him prior to receiving the funds for it, and then it will just refill. So I should be able to afford to do that, which is fine. Yes, I do Suburban Odin. So yeah, it shouldn't be too long. Your essay's on the 16th. Well, it will probably either be... Well, it will be out before or after that. Those are the two possibilities. Release it tomorrow. I want a good birthday present. It won't be a very good one. I will probably be able to make it longer, Alondra, if it's... because I can spend more money on it, because people get donated more than I asked for. You know there are catfish living in the cooling pool of the Chernobyl power plant. Chernobyl. 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 I say Chernobyl. I'm not sure why I said that. They grow really big because there's no fishing. That's interesting. I did not know that. Why are you commenting bad onto me? Comment with stream memes. Yeah, because stream memes are bad. They're supposed to be for streams only, obviously. Okay. So we'll start. I don't even know. Where should we start, people? You're in control of this. It's your documentary. People, you guys paid for it. So where should we start? It's entirely up to you. Oh, accidentally just heard my own voice. That's disturbing. Okay. Where should we start? Wouldn't be doing it without you people. So it's entirely up to you. That's good, Cogamer. I'm glad it works out like that. Your name is Wowie. Yeah. Your name is Wowie, but with the Y as the so Yowie. Oh, that makes sense. Of course. Yeah. Okay. The shrooms start at tree. Start at the other bit. Skeleton at the cache. I'm not going to be doing any cache because that's spoilers. That's story spoilers. Can you speak louder? My fam is watching a movie. Just turn up your volume or put headphones in. Or just go out the room. I can't really speak any louder. My mic's on full volume. I mean, it might not be, but I don't really want to turn up. Start somewhere quiet and go to places like the skeleton. That's a good idea. Hang on. Will, someone said... Yowie. Yeah. Good name. I like that name. Is that your real name? Stream meme is a stream meme. Exactly. First rule of streams is you only talk about stream memes while in the streams. Wow, animations for that were really shoddy for a second. Hello, King Xenomorph. I'm not gonna shout. I have more decency than that. Oh my god, what's happening to the? Oh, it's because free cam, of course. If I go down there, animation should improve. It's just because I'm so far away that it's taking a while. Okay, why am I filming that first? Would you like to see, what would you like to see from the Arctic special? That is a big question. I have absolutely no idea at all. Actually, you know what would have made sense if I did them in, like, chronological order? Not chronological, that's not the right word. Kind of geographical order, because I'm going from the safe shallows to one of the most dangerous places in the entire game. Which doesn't make a lot of sense. But that's just what I've done. I could have done the... It might have been interesting to do the grassy plateaus, but the only thing that's there, really, that's remotely interesting to do by itself would be the reef back, so... That's okay, Robert, we've massively surpassed the goal I set, so I'm not in need of any more right now. You're eating lettuce, that's great. Okay, good suggestion, whoever just said at the entrance. Not the entrance to the... From Blood Kelp to the end. Will there be a Reaper in the documentary? If I do one on the Crash Zone or the Dunes, which I might do. If I do one on the Void, which I probably will, then it will probably include the Dune as well, because there's not enough to talk about in the Void. To fill like 425 words. It was 425 words for $99.75 last time. I might be able to go slightly over budget, but it depends how much he charges for these extra one word. I don't know. Because I have to pay for commercial... Come here. I have to pay for commercial licensing as well, because I can't just buy it off him and use it, because I earn money off it as well from ad revenue. So he needs the licensing for that. So that costs an extra £15. Which brings it up to $99.75. Because without that, it would only be like, well, it would be less, like $80, $75. But because of that, it's more expensive. But I do it for you people, so it's fine. So this is the entrance to it from the Blood Kelp. Hang on, I've lost the entrance already. Hello, Simon. I'm using your mod. It's great. Thank you. Where's the entrance? I'm getting turned around. Okay. Guess, what's my favourite Subnautica creature? I don't know, actually. I need to turn the volume up, though, because it's point... I can't do that, can I? Because I'm in free cam. I'm not a fan of lettuce, to be honest. Okay. What's the best speed to do this at? Like 2 or 3 or... Why did I decide to do this? What do you mean? Decide to do the whole documentary or what? Okay, that's a good shot. I'm going to record that. Alright, Octodoctor, goodbye. Oh, okay, better not record that. Where did he go? Okay. Interesting. I'm not sure that was supposed to happen. Okay, let's start the recording. There you go, see it's working now. I don't know if you can see that overlay, but it is there. Yes, of course I will, Alondra. I'll be making them until the game dies. It'll probably be a while yet, so... You didn't see the overlay because it didn't show up on OBS. You're ashamed of me, Lucifer. Why? If you can't tell right now, but I'm recording. But the overlay didn't pop up when it started recording, so... But I'm just filming, so... Ask me questions if you want to. Or don't. That's also fine. Chelsea Bears donations, £212.25. Crazy. Absolutely mental. Lolworm. I have no idea. What's your name? It's a good question as well. Oh, just clipped it. That was good. That was good. Got to get a shot of going under the brine, haven't I? Because the brine's the whole important thing in the Lost River. Idea. Ghost Leviathans squeeze through, lay eggs, die, and the brine is their decomposed goo. That is a good question. I mean, that's a good statement. H1N1 for Life Gaming. Welcome. Your name will be at the top. See, there you go. There's a good undershot. Good undershot. Okay. I can use this for the intro and when David is like talking on about absolutely God knows what. I don't think God knows what he's going to talk about. I have no idea. Lettuce is... I have no idea at all. But don't question it. Don't question the ways of the Crunch livestream chat. It just doesn't make sense. How is that green membrane even made? I have no idea. Will life pods be in the documentary? But David is God. Oh, that's a good one. Yep, he is. What happens when David dies then? Or is David never gonna die? I hope he doesn't. I think the country might collapse if he dies. Of course there's a stream while you're on, mate. I'm never doing anything to do with bread ever again. Or tables. So that means no more forest. You've ruined it for everyone. I don't know, Zay. I'm not sure. I've had this Subnautica for years, and it's the most aesthetically pleasing game I've ever seen. The visuals are absolutely amazing, and so are the sounds. Yep, exactly. They are awesome. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Scared of all Davids because one stabbed you in the back of Modern Warfare 2. Yes, I am British. Real Life Pod is the 13th one. Okay. Right, we got to get right. That's a good shot for the intro. I can do that. That's good. We do a documentary on the Heart Loving, definitely, Tom. If I can collect the funds for it. So far, the Patreon I set up is like $55 a month, which is crazy because of H1N1 and primarily because of H1N1. And there's another guy. I can't remember his name. I feel awful now. I actually can't remember what his name was. But essentially, yeah, they helped, and I think there's 8 of them that have managed to collect that much. So that is about half of the fund required, and then I can get the rest from, well, if Patreon doesn't fully fund it itself, then I can get the rest from ad rev, I guess. Right, I'll just record this. A nice shot through the ribs, because that will be good. Now that we have cleared safe shallows, and now we hop into one of the sparest. Can you ban this man who put Markiplier's voice above David's? Hello, Lucha. I'd love to see an animated Netflix TV show based on Subnautica. That would be pretty interesting, but I don't know how that would work. I don't know. I don't think Subnautica would be a very good TV series, to be perfectly honest. Oh, calm down. Yeah, you should join my Discord. Follow the link by Nightbot. You should join that. It's fun. It's a fun time. It's not most of the time, but it's pretty good. Jack Ashton can vote for it if he's still watching. He might not be. In fact, probably isn't. He has nothing better to do. Okay. I can babble on about some stuff. Because I've done the first one already, I don't have to include the script for the intro again. I can just recycle that. I can just use that as the same intro again. Which is great. So, that means even more words. I don't know how big the intro was, word-wise, but I assume it was like 110 odd. I would assume 120 odd. So that's 120 words that I can use elsewhere. I'm still going to use them sparingly, though. I don't want to spam him with words. I need to get a good shot of this now. Far Cry 5 has taken over your life. That is a good thing. Far Cry 5 is a fantastic game. Game of the year so far for me. On par with Subnautica, and that is saying something. Jonah, it took me a couple days, I think. I actually can't remember. A couple days, I think. A night and an evening, maybe. I don't have an hour count. Probably about 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. That was a very big range I gave, but something around those lines. Something like that. I was just getting a clip of the skull, because I'm going to have to talk about that. That's good, Pyro. Glad you made it. Shot comparing the size of the Ghost Leviathan and the skull. Could you do an episode only about creatures like those in National Geographic where you show them hunting and roaming? Well, I'd love to do that, but whether I'll have the funds to do that, I don't know. The skull is so epic. Yes, it is. I'm gonna get a moving in shot. Actually, if I put it on speed 1, this is really, really slow. So that's quite good, because it means it's slightly interesting because it's moving. Okay, see ya, Halo skill. Alondra, will you make vids on the game debris? I have made a couple. I made one before it came out, ages ago. And I made one episode at the start, but it didn't do too well, so I just kind of fizzled out. And that's not good of me, but... Oh no, I kind of get disheartened. The brine is seawater with an extremely high salt content. Yep, gotta have that. Bibty, you might be my man for technological, techie sounding things about Subnautica's Lost River, because you seem to know a lot. Or the wiki knows a lot, or both of you. Bury me, let me sleep in dirt, finish me, I'm floating away. I'm not singing that. That's good, Zay. Big things from the documentary, I guarantee. Yeah. I'm moving too fast, you think? Oh, I'm not filming right now. I should say when I'm filming or not, but... Hello, maiden. I should say when I am, but not right now, not. You can't see because... You are the wiki. Yeah, you are. You can't see because the overlay doesn't get recorded, so... I need to get a good shot of the barnacles. Oh my god, shut up. Crikey. Oh, that's a good one. I can use these guys. No, Donax, I won't, because that's story spoilers. Where's there a bigger concentration of... Oh, that's a good one. There's plenty of coral there. Right, filming now. There you go. Yes, we are, 13th maiden. Well, that's too fast. Okay. Get a nice panning shot. I don't know if I'll talk about all this. Well, I don't know if David Attenborough himself will talk about all this stuff. But it's worth getting the clips for it, because it just means I don't have to do it later down the line. I can focus on the script. Get a good shot of the barnacles, or whatever they are. Are they scannable? I don't think so. It is entirely that nuclear, so if you don't want spoilers, then I recommend that you don't watch, because... Right, finish recording now. Okay, so I'd say that's probably enough on the skull. I don't know. If I do feel like I need to do more on it, then I'll come back and record more footage for that. But for the moment, I'd say that's probably enough. No, AJ. Surprisingly, I don't. I don't think it would work as a movie. Honestly. Purple stuff is called skull coral. Is only found on the bones. Okay. Can you scan it, though? Kill the ghost. I'm not going to kill it. Although I do need footage of the ghost, actually. That's like one of the most important things in the whole biome, so I should probably do that. Quite immediately. He likes getting stuck on the terrain, so I need to... Yep. New merch just dropped. No. This week. Monday or Tuesday. Snorkel design. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but it's there, so if you want it, then you can get it. It's not limited edition or anything, so you don't have to rush. Will it work as a book? I don't think so, no. Why can't you see the stream? I have no idea, Pyro. Can everyone else see it? You should be able to. I'm not sure about that, Helen. I think it would scare the hell out of me. Stuck on loading. Refresh your page, Pyro. Oh, he probably can't see me, can he? If he can't... Oh, he can see it, but it... Hold up. Well, this is a good vantage point if he goes back up again. I'm good, Lucian. How are you? Oh, it's stuck down there. This is a really good point, because it's like... You get the terrain in it, don't you? Can you kill it? I'll see. We'll see. I think he might actually be stuck in the ribs. Oh, for God's sake, do I have to do everything for you? Sort yourself out. What are you doing? Dear Johan. This won't be a very long stream, by the way, people. So don't expect much. Come on. Oh, crikey. This game is finished, I promise. No, I'm just kidding. Of course it's finished. But it's... well, no, it's not finished. It's just... Why are you stuck? He gets stuck quite a lot, actually. Oh, of course. And then when I manage to do it when I get over there, he's absolutely fine. What a drama queen. Yep, Ghost Forest, that's a good shout. I'll do that as well. I was just recording that by accident. Okay. Yep, go to the Ghost... I'll go to the Ghost Forest. Actually, I'll go with my person, because I feel like the animations are of bad quality if you're not with them. So... Alright, Robert, have a good baseball match? I don't know. What's in the middle of the ghost? Well, I guess it's his spine, isn't it? Oh, river prowlers, that's a good one. Need to get some of them. Bearing in mind, with the 425 word capacity I had last time, I could only talk about like 4 creatures, I think it was. And they weren't even in that much depth, so we'll have to see how it goes, but I might not be able to speak about every creature. Because if I had to speak about every single creature in the safe shower... Oh, whoa, calm down. If I had to speak about every single creature in the safe showers, I would have been there for ages, and my wallet would have been very, very, very empty. Don't spam, please, Colin. Welcome. Who would win, the Ghost Leviathan or Reaper? Ghost Leviathan, 100%. You're not doing much, are you? You do stuff interesting. What do they eat? I don't know. I feel like I should read some of their entries, because one of the mistakes I made with the first one is I got quite a few things. Well, I say loads. I got like 1 or 2 things factually incorrect. So I need to make sure I'm doing it right. River Prowler, here we go. Savaging prey, warding off larger predators. Welcome, Jamie. Flip-flop. Will you do mesmers? If I do a biome with the mesmers in, then 100%, yeah. Eel-like torso is highly vulnerable, consisting predominantly of spinal column and cartilage. It shows significant overlap with other eel-like predators. I don't see any similarity with any... Do you think of an eel that looks remotely like this? That slightly overlaps? The only closest thing I can think of is the Ghost Leviathan. That's not an eel. I guess it has an eel-like torso, but that's... Oh, I guess. Eel-like predators. Attack profile. It will aggressively keep its jaws facing its opponent, but smaller, faster life forms may have the advantage. Assessment avoid. Okay, so it's a pretty dangerous creature, but... We'll see. Yeah, ghost rays, of course, gonna have to do something about them, and the ghost tree, the river, the ghost cove, the river cove tree. They're gonna be useful as well. Whoa, things are just going through the wall all the time. I don't even know what's happening. I'd quite like to do something about the sea dragon, but then again, Ghost Leviathan would probably get killed by a Reaper. Ghosts have soft membrane that will get shredded up by the Reaper's claws and teeth. So Ghost Leviathan. That's a good point, actually. I never thought about that. I just thought that none of the Ghost Leviathans have a lot of health, so they'd outlast it. But yeah, that's a good point. Ghost Leviathans are really, actually, very bad at combat compared to the Reaper. Very bad indeed. I kind of want to get a shot at this. I don't know what I'll say about it. I might make up some random stuff. But people didn't seem to mind me making up stuff last time. They mainly minded me messing up stuff. But even still, they didn't mind it at all. It's probably the most positive received thing I've ever done, so... I'll just say things live in here. I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I can spawn like 10 spinefish in here and see what I can do. Let's have a look. Spawn spinefish. Oh, but they immediately swim out. Stay in your home, I just gave... Oh, they are. Ooh. I have to do a few of these. It's factually inaccurate, but it looks great. That's what's important. Many spinefish have made this their home. That was the worst impression I've ever seen. But that's kind of what I'm going for. I'm so glad I didn't have to do the impression. Because it would have been awful. And it wouldn't have been nearly as positively received as it did. Godzilla plays, thank you. It would have been awfully received, in fact, because I can't do it. Your dog is so small it can't scratch itself. That's cute. Of course, yeah, knife to knife. I will definitely mention it. If I go, I don't know, Zay. That's a good question, actually, because Emperor is entirely story spoiler. Relatives of Ampeels. Oh, I don't really like how they're grouping all of them into families. I think they... Colin, stop spamming, otherwise I'll have you in timeout. Mate, hang on. Give me a sec. Okay. Oh. There you go, Bip, you're now a moderator. Just keep the chat moving, if you will. Just time out if people spam. Not banned. I don't want any bans or blocks or anything. Spinefish pick the carcass clean. Yeah, I would do that, but they don't eat meat, as far as I'm aware. They don't seem like meat eaters to me. Randomly found me. That's good, Sydney. How did you find me? I'm interested. I always ask people when they say that they found me. I always ask them how they found me because it's super interesting to see how people come across. And then I can always expand on how they came across because I can do better. It's right, Colin. Don't apologise. Just don't spam. Marcus, we're not having that discussion. I've had problems with that in my Discord, and I'm not dealing with it now. Even as a meme. Good point, Bip. Good point indeed. The Amoeboids. Amoeboids, another good point. Another good point. Neldenax. Yeah, let's just not have a discussion about that. Yeah, please. Let's just move on. Not important. Doesn't really matter, does it? I don't want to annoy anyone. There's the biggest suggestion part in the suggestion part after watching Jacksepticeye play Subnautica. Oh, cool. That's good. So it showed up next to Jack. That is really something. The more likes you get, the more recommended it gets. Yep, exactly. Although documentary, while it did amazing, it hasn't done as well as some of my other videos, which is annoying in a way because I put so much more effort into it than most of my other videos. But what can I say? It got loads of upvotes on. It was shared loads. People shared it on Facebook. People shared it on Reddit. I think a Reddit post with it got like 280 upvotes or something. I don't use Reddit, so that's pretty great. I use it now because I've gone onto the page and said thanks to everyone because they all loved it. And it's also had quite a few shares on Twitter as well, so people are getting around it. It's just not getting the traction, I guess. But you know, it's not about the views. It's about the community. So. We'll see. Okay, I need to get a good shot of this tree, actually, because there's no point just going around it, because I won't be able to use that. What do you mean, Odin? The geological shift. That's a very good shout. When you bought this completely blind, the only sound of even this day that scares me is the crab sound. That is one of the scariest sounds in the game, for sure. Yeah, definitely. That's a good shout, Knife the Knife. I will have to mention the geological shift because that's probably one of the most fascinating things about the Lost River. It's just all these things that I have to speak about, but I don't have the word count or the money for it. We'll have to see. We will have to see. I'm gonna promise you it's gonna be better than the first one. How? I don't know. Actually, no, that was a poor decision. I shouldn't promise that because I don't know. But I'm gonna try. My hardest. I'm going to spend a long time on it. Hello, just a guy Bob. Yep, I will go to the Lost Forest now. I just need a close-up of the egg, or whatever this is, the embryo thing. So this is a Ghost Leviathan embryo, am I correct in saying that? This is a Ghost Leviathan embryo? Is that it? I don't remember. I can't bother to check the data entry either. What is it with things clipping through things today? Is it just because I'm far away from a thing? Thank you, Colin. No wheel lock, thank you. It's a Ghost Leviathan embryo. Okay, good. Not crazy then, I can speak about that. There's so much to speak about. This is such a fascinating biome. I don't know. I might be able to stretch it out to 10 minutes, I honestly don't know. Basically, to get the documentary last time, I got him to say a bunch of names for the creatures, and I got him to say names that I didn't even use in the documentary, so that's one thing I need to make sure I don't do, because it wasted words. I got him to say things like the Peeper, the Stalker, the Rabbit Race, stuff like that, which is what he did, which is where I inserted it. So I'm going to do that again for the creatures that I'm going to use, so he'll say the River Prowler, the Blood Crawler. Whoa, I didn't know these guys were in here. Oh, those are really cool as well. They make such cool noises. And that one has the Kara as well. No, find the mini skull. Good shout, Yowie. Where is that? It's up here, isn't it? Yeah. You can tell the Lost River made late in development because it's about 10 times better than all the other biomes. Exactly, yeah. Okay, good one. That's the smaller skull. I don't know what I'll say about the smaller skull. I remember they had... Didn't they have plans a long time ago to change this into a smaller, different skull? If I don't get them to, if I get them to say yes, if I don't get them to say yes, it's going to sound really unnatural when I edit it together. It's going to be like, the River Prowler, the Ghost Leviathan. It wouldn't work. So I have to get them to say the, otherwise it just doesn't work. Yeah, they did have plans. I don't know why they didn't go ahead with that, because it's cool. You only just got it, William. You only just got it. It's been going on for like half an hour now. I can't believe YouTube is so bad. Oh, God. Probably not, Jay. I'm gonna try and keep it to the National Geographic kind of thing. They don't normally talk about diseases. Neldonax, thank you. Yes, I am, Bob. Crazy, I know. There's literally an identical replica. They haven't even changed the barnacles on it. Lazy development. No, I'm just joking. It's not lazy at all. Me, I found you through the recommended videos. I'm a newbie, and I was intrigued at the David Attenborough voice actor. I thought it would be bad, sorry, but I was so happy to be wrong. Yeah, a lot of people expected it to just be splices from his series, and I was going to do that originally, but I thought that might get into copyright issues or something like that, so I'd rather just get someone else to do it. Yes, you are, Bit. That was awesome to see there. Well, I know I'm just saying that in the Arctic biome areas, such as that, I have a much farther drop down, so it makes sense something big was there, yeah. Yeah, by the way, there's a bit of a kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like a troll, I don't know. Oh wow, this looks really out of place. What the hell are you doing here? It's like the only one. Oh no, okay, no, I'm just crazy. It's, what was I saying? I actually can't remember. Oh my god, what was I saying? Oh, there's a thing going around to do with Amino, which is an app that sponsors me a couple times. They actually paid for the last documentary, otherwise if it wasn't for them I wouldn't have got the documentary, so... I'm not going to be doing any sponsorships in the near future because I don't need them anymore. Primarily, I did the first one for the money because I wasn't earning any because YouTube took like 6 months to approve me for monetization, and the second one was because I needed the money for the documentary. But I won't be doing any more now because I don't need the money because I earn money from ad revenue. So, and I'm not an adult. I don't pay bills. I have no need for it. So, I'm not going to be doing any more sponsored videos in the near future. But I can't promise, but I'm just going to say I won't. Absolutely wrecked. What did he do? Hang on, let me check. Hang on. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is annoying. Free cam. Thank you. What did you say? Oh, okay, yeah, you did just spam loads. Just don't spam, please. Bit vicious timing out for 600 seconds, but that's okay. I did warn him. Ow. Ow. What the? Oh, okay, I must have just equipped it for the first time. Buy yourself some Gucci. Probably could have, but I have no need for that. By the way, I need some inspiration because essentially, I want to make oh yeah, I was saying, I keep forgetting what I was going to say. Basically, there's a thing going around on the Amino app of it's a screenshot of Charlie Cleveland. Charlie Cleveland saying, in quotation marks, saying that, have you heard of the Atlas sub, would you like it in the game, stuff like that. Bippity sent it to me thinking it was real, and, not gonna lie, I immediately realised that it was fake. Well, I didn't realise, no, that's wrong. I didn't realise it was fake. I assumed it was fake entirely because his grammar was pathetic compared to Charlie's normal grammar. And then the thing that sealed it for me was, and for Bip, was the fact that he said my 10-year-old son drew this, but Charlie doesn't have a son. So don't be fooled by that if you see that on someone on a news channel or anything like that, because it's not true. It's not news. Charlie doesn't, to my knowledge, does not have an amino, and he certainly would not leak stuff like that on it, of all things. Yes, Bob. Probably yes. What's up here? Have I just been here? Yeah, it's the Lost Forest, haven't I? God. Yeah. So don't be tricked by that. No, not doing anything about the base. I probably will do something about Warper. A Warper, in fact. At one point. Because, they're pretty interesting. But I won't do anything about the bases, because that's story spoilers, isn't it? The Atlas sub would make more sense with the potential size of the Arctic biome. It would, yeah, but I don't think it's going to happen. Honestly, I don't think. It's not a definite no, but I doubt it will happen. Hello to Epic Duck. Silverman, welcome. What about the Subnautica Arctic biome DLC? What about it? Yeah, I'll do a documentary on that if I have enough money for it. Will you be doing something about the sea dragon skeleton? I recorded about 10 minutes ago. I recorded some footage for that, so I can do that. Don't worry. I need to get some footage of these guys, don't I? Because I haven't got anything of these, and they're one of the best looking things. Typical gamer fan 111. Thank you very much. I agree with you. The sign of your love for this game that you're avoiding spoilers. Thank you. That's good. Yeah, I do have quite a big love for this game. Yeah. I wonder what organ that is. It looks like some kind of. I don't even know. I can't even assume what organ that is. I guess the ones behind it could be some sort of lung. The ones behind the eye could be some sort of lung. Early 2019-ish for the Arctic. Yeah. Well, is that confirmed bit? Because I thought it was 10 months or something like that. What the hell? Where is everything? Ah, there it is. I thought it was going to be 10 months or something like that. I'm interested. I need to read the. Hang on. Since when has this been split? Is this new? Are they small? I probably just went over it, didn't I? No, they are here. Skyray. They are not large. Skyrays are not large. I think I did that, Maiden, at the start. I think that's what I was talking about. I mean, I think that's what I was. Alright, Sydney, goodbye. They are not large. They're largely seed-based. They're not large. Silly game. Don't even know their own game. That's okay, Tom. Do not worry. I've got plenty. Can't grab until they're large. Is that how they classify it? Oh, God. I hate that. That makes no sense at all. They're whatever they want to be, yeah. Ghost Ray, here we are. Poisonous flesh, that's a good point. Feeding behavior. Feed on plant matter that is settled to the ground in deep sea caverns. Okay. I do sometimes question this game's logic, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I did do the Ghost Leviathan. I don't know if I already answered that. I probably did. Yes, Marcus, exactly. I don't have an Xbox One or Windows 10, Silverman, so that's probably not going to be happening. And also from the recent reviews, I'm not really being inclined to play it, to be honest. Even before Far Cry 5 documentary. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. There's loads of wildlife. Yes, Owen, that's what this is for, filming it for the second one. Basically, the reviews I've seen for Sea of Thieves is that it's a free-to-play game for 50 quid or whatever it is. How much is it? 40 quid? 50 quid? 60 quid? Games are expensive now. Far Cry 5 was 50 quid. Well, I don't think they need a medium marking. I think it needs just to be small. Because it's small. Stealth, hello. Will you play Ark again? I have no idea. I'd kind of like to, it's just so big. It's like 70 gigabytes. Thanks, Odin. It's like 70 gigabytes. And there's not a lot, I swear I've noticed you like 70 billion times. It's a big game. And while I've got room for it, it's just like, it's a big download. It's take a while, and can't bother with that really, you know. It's a lot of commitment. So I don't know whether to do one on this, the Lab Leviathan. I should, shouldn't I? Because it's part of the nature. I think. Do you think I should? It's entirely up to you, whether I do it or not. Stomachs or swim bladders? Yeah, that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. Yes, do it. Yes, yes. Anyone think it's really hard to use the radar thing in the Sea Glider? To be honest, personally, I don't think it adds a lot. But it looks quite cool. I think that's the primary reason they did it for. Is because it looks quite cool on the Seagull Eyes. Only problem with this skeleton is all of the like precursor stuff around it. It looks it's kind of spoilery, but you know, if you're watching a documentary on the Lost River, you're probably far in anyway. Penguin 1332, welcome. If you're even watching the stream, you might not be, because that just does everyone. You just have to be watching the stream to do that. You should film at the entrances. Yeah, I probably will. I'll probably film at the entrance to the inactive lava zone, because there is one, isn't there? I could probably get a good angle shot. Yes. Beautiful. What the hell? Okay, it's a ghost ring. Yeah, I don't think they intended it to be useful more than anything. Maybe in the pitch black it would be useful, but then again, I don't. Probably not knife, because that's like the only reason it's there is because of the facility. So meme lord, I'm not entirely sure about that, but okay. Yeah, well, originally I thought it was kind of weird that they called this. What did they call? They called it a skull, didn't they? And primarily, I thought that was weird because I thought maybe this was just a skull here. But people have done tons of artwork showing that it extends really far into the ground. And while that doesn't really make sense here because it clearly doesn't, it does look really cool. All of the artwork and stuff. In fact, I'll see if I can find some. Actually, no, I won't do that because. That won't happen because the overlay doesn't work. Oh, it is a full skeleton now. Right, oh, Jesus. They need to make that blooming wind up. Crikey Moses. I quite like the idea of it being a skull now, after all the artwork I saw. Oh, I don't even know what they're on about now. It's just crazy. Although Tom Schubert shared my documentary on his Twitter, which was pretty cool, because obviously that means that he enjoyed it, which is important for me because... Oh, he changed it after my life. Okay, so that was actually as a direct result of that. Okay. Oh, spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. Backbone on the top of the top. Yeah, that was the main thing, actually, wasn't it? That it was a rib cage. That was the problem, I think, that most people had with it. Is that it has a rib cage, yeah. It has a spine, in fact. It's a pretty major flaw in that. And it does also have quite a large chunk there that looks like a skull. Yeah, I'll be doing more Far Cry. Don't worry, King. It will be coming. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. There's been some new evidence found for the Bigfoot, but I really can't decide whether it's a footprint or not, so I might have to do a video on that. Someone tweeted it out. After commenting on my video saying, I think I've found a new footprint, and I've been there myself, and depending on what daylight it's in, it does look like a footprint, but I can't tell whether it is or not. How did you get to record on the stream at the same time? Technology. I don't know. I use 2 different programs, OBS and then OBS for streaming and Shadowplay for recording. I think I'm done recording now. I mean, I'm going to have to do more on my own time, but for the moment, I'd say that's probably enough for today. Been streaming nearly an hour. It's kind of only a short one. I'll be doing another stream. Not at the weekend I'm off. I mean, I'm not off. I'm out at the weekend. For the whole thing. For the whole weekend, I mean. Then I'm watching WrestleMania on Sunday. Probably none of you care about that, because none of you understand what I mean, but that's happening on Sunday, so I won't be uploading on Sunday. But... next week I'll be streaming at some point. I don't know. I'll be uploading videos. I'm trying to upload every day, but it's kind of not going to happen, is it really? Because I'm me. But yeah, I think that's probably enough for today. So yeah, I'll leave it here. I'll go on to the... oh, there you go. Oh, there. Oh, a sec. That should be enough. Ghost Ray was having a seizure, was it? I didn't see. Okay, let me just run the credits, because if you did anything during the stream that was particularly interesting, e.g. subscribing, then you'll be in the credits. Oh, someone just subscribed. Sunny Cheese. Well, you're going to be in the credits now if you're watching. I don't know if you will be. So if you're not subscribed already, subscribe now, otherwise you're not going to be in the credits, I guess. Here we go. I'll try and read them. Oh, okay, thanks to everyone below. God, this is slow. Thanks to Shineytrooper and Sir Slinder. And Wonder Crunches, Juan Arriva. I need to update that actually because someone just donated 20 today. Subscriptions, Dr. Alondra, Alondra, sorry. Can't even see. Godzilla Plays, Noah Wheellock, Neldonax, Typical Gamer, Penguin, and Sonny Cheese. Yeah. Okay, I will see you guys in the next stream. Drama friends, or video. Sorry, forgot about that. Yeah.